And staying with that story, to commemorate the 40th anniversary of the May 18th pro-democracy movement, the National Museum of Korean Contemporary History has also set up a special exhibition. And our Kim Do-yeon went to file this report.
In May of 1980, South Koreans nationwide, but especially in Gwangju City, spoke up against the expansion of martial law by the military government. However, instead of listening to the citizens, the government responded with violence. For several days, Gwangju endured a horrific assault from the Korean military, including well-trained special forces. In response, citizens armed themselves with weapons which led to violent confrontations with the military. What started as a peaceful protest seeking democracy led to more than 160 people being killed and left thousands wounded. Today, this event is known to Koreans as one of the pillars of modern democracy.
It's not an exaggeration to say this is the root of the democratic movements in the 80s. The ones in the era thought they owed it to the people involved in this movement. This universal idea led to the June Democratic Movement in 1987, which led to a huge step forward in our democracy.
40 years after the May 18th pro-democratic movement, the National Museum of Korean Contemporary History has set up a special exhibition so visitors can remember the sacrifices Korean citizens made for democracy. It's the largest exhibition of its kind to be seen in Seoul, and the first time many of the items on display have left Gwangju. A foreigner visitor tells us the exhibition is an example for the rest of the world.
Okay, so I studied in Hong Kong last semester, and at the moment the political movements are still going on. And so it's quite shocking that 40 years ago this also happened in Korea and that it's still going on today. But I think it is definitely like Korea's a better place now that it's more democratic.
What happened in Gwangju, a city far from the capital, changed the course of history, not just for the city, but for the nation. Kim Do-yeon, Arirang News.